At the extreme southern tip of South America, a few hundred miles north of Antarctica, lies an archipelago rich in history and diversity. Soon these storied waters will play host to a heroic clash between opposing forces, and the region will live up to its name. This is Land of Fire. Land of Fire is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running on a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. Land of Fire has proven to be a highly dynamic map in King of the Sea, producing some thrilling battles and notorious upsets. To the west, the island in the center of Capture Area A will make it a challenging cap to acquire in the early stages of the game. Much like the C cap on Shatter, teams are likely to set up camp within the cap using a cruiser to discourage carrier strikes while preventing the other team from capturing the zone. Cap B in the center is wide open, with plenty of ways in and out of the cap circle, and should initially be the purview of competing destroyers. If combat shifts to an east-west axis, however, we're likely to see some spectacular mid and late game pushes through the center of the map. On the right, Cap C and the islands to the east make a tempting target for teams looking for early cap points, but navigating ships out of the island chain on the 9-10 lines, especially while they're under fire, is anything but easy. Teams who invest too much firepower along this edge of the map may find themselves at an extreme disadvantage later in the game. Land of Fire offers teams 3 very different capture zones, and the change in island density from east to west means that ships who excel in a certain type of play may struggle as they jockey for late game position. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play.
Alright, let's position ourselves behind AAO and let's take a look what they have for the ship composition on Land of Fire. 2 Kremlins this time, because 1 is never enough. 2 Des Moines, 2 Henry, 1 Moskwa, 1 Somers, and 1 Daring. Alright, so they are going to have some borders, strong push or kiting force. They are going to have enough radars. They have 2 destroyers and very 2 tanky battleships. For Rain, we have 2 battleships, Yamato and Kremlin. They have 2 Des Moines as well. They brought a Salem again, 1 Moskwa, 2 Smolensk, and only 1 destroyer, which is Z-52. Alright. We have Daring going for B, and we have Somers going for A. Somers is going to have Henry, Kremlin, and Moskwa. Maybe even Des Moines as support. I'm not sure where this guy's going to go. He might go here, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if this Somers drops a smoke screen like this, and then proceeds into A. And Des Moines will go here. This is the position which proved to be fatal for a lot of cruisers in the history. And I'm very interested to see what the AO is going to have to be able to pull with a ship that exposed that usually gets sniped. We will see. Daring triggers the Hajo, goes into B. He does not have any direct support besides these guys that are going for C, and that's Des Moines, Henry, and Kremlin. Not sure if Des Moines is going to play this area or more like this area. Kremlin, well, he could pretty much play anywhere he wants, but I'm pretty sure the Henry is going to be playing here and going to be pushing like this if need be. We'll see. Oh, Des Moines is actually staying really, really short. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's out of the radar range for this cap, though. Yeah, that's way too far. 12 kilometers. He's now moving forward. Okay. Hajo up. He is going to try to radar that destroyer in B. Any second now? Unless he gets the reset himself. There's the radar. I don't think he's going to have enough time. Can these shots connect on time? I don't think they can. The B is lost. How much can they make this Z-52 pay, though? I don't think they can make him pay too much. He is still detected. A lot of misfire. Des Moines is now fully committed. I'm not sure Des Moines is detected for them, though. Shooting from smoke is like 8.2 penalty only, so not a big deal. Z-52 will manage to escape safely. Lost only a couple of thousand HP, considering they got the B cap. Well, actually, he lost like 5k. But now Des Moines is in problem. Yes, he's got a pretty strong position against anything that pushes into A, but without a smoke screen from Somers, he might be in some serious trouble. These two basically put themselves in a very dangerous position. Because this Salem now needs to push here. But he can't without giving broadside to Des Moines. And Des Moines can't really disengage from that position. But he does have a smoke screen coming to help him. So this Salem might actually be in a lot more trouble than he thinks he is. Not to mention that all of these dudes are ready to push at any given point of time. Where's the smoke? Where's the smoke? There's the smoke. Des Moines is losing HP very, very rapidly. I think Kremlin sent his regards. Oh my lord. I don't think he's detected anymore, but they will continue to blind fire because they know he's very low on HP. And he will have to play this a bit smart if he doesn't want to get detected from the other side of the map. They are contesting B. Salem is still being shot at, but look at the HP. This is not worth it. Unless they can take down Salem, this is totally not worth it. They needed that smoke earlier. Oh, here we go. I told you, this position he's claimed enough cruiser life to know that it's not usually worth it. If they manage to take down Salem and then sail into A and cap it basically for free, then it's not too bad. But free is a very interesting term when you lose a Des Moines in process and more than half HP of a Moskwa. There we go, Somers has claimed Salem. Salem did not even manage to cap. Now let's see what they can do with a push on A. The first blood has definitely went for AAO. The question now is, can they extract Des Moines? And with how much HP? Because Moskwa has bled quite a lot. They had a strong, like 50,000 HP early advantage. That HP difference is now melting. But the caps will be in their favor, the points will be in their favor, and they still have all of their ships, regardless of HP. 6 minutes has passed. We have a long way to go till this game is over. Let's see. C has not been kept by rain. Here we go. The Henry might push with his rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 3 ships still haven't been detected even from rain, so they don't know what to do. But I would be very surprised if they don't try to do anything over sea. Lulu losing a bit of HP in his Moskwa there. Kremlin is in the open. He is getting farmed. That is the same dude that played Bourgogne, was it? The previous game? And probably the same dude that played Kremlin on Warrior's Path. If they can take that Kremlin down, Rain is going to completely collapse on this side. That Smolensk already used 1 or probably 2 smoke screens. And he is now detected by the Moskwa's radar. Let's see if any torpedoes are going to connect on the Kremlin as we're watching this Des Moines squirrel for the little bits of HP he has. That's 1 torpedo hit. That's 2 torpedo hits. Probably a flooding. So that's going to be Damacon used. This Des Moines needs that shower protection. Drop the smoke, Somers. Any second now. There we go. They're trying to use it the best they can. There's another heal. I would say just move this Des Moines. Ah, he's being hijacked by the Z. That's why they can see him. Smoke will not help. They need some fire on this Z52. If they can put enough pressure on Z52 to bugger off from Des Moines, then they can save Des Moines. If this Z remains in this position and keeps hydroing that Des Moines through land, then this Des Moines will inevitably eventually go down. But if he does go down and they manage to take the only destroyer Rain has out of the equation while keeping 2 caps to 0, then this is a game in a bag. And right now Z is bleeding quite a lot of HP and he cannot disengage. And this position is really bad because now Des Moines can just hydro him. If Des Moines has a hydro, though. Which he does not. Not yet, at least. Oh, that is very lucky. They are going to continue to blind fire. No hits just yet. I mean, he's now within the hydro and radar range of Des Moines and within the radar range of Moscow. And neither of those two has any means of detecting him just yet. That's very lucky. AAO is looking better, boys. They are looking better. 2 caps to 0. 3... We're closing in on 3 times more points. Rain needs to make something happen once again. 9 minutes into the game, Rain has accumulated such a huge advantage that Rain is going to have to pull some kills and stop these caps from happening. Z is detected. This could be the end for Z52. And considering that is the only... Was that a hydro? Yeah, that is a hydro. This Z will not go undetected. He will not go undetected. They will lose the Z52. And that is the only destroyer Rain has. And considering you are so far behind on points and caps, this is going to be a problem. A pretty big problem. They are putting a lot of pressure on the Moskva in return. She might... Yeah, I don't think she's going to have good angles to hide. She was the only ship that could shoot at Z52 besides Summers. Z52 now escapes on a sliver of HP, and they will claim the Moskva in return. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a bit of a comeback. AAO needs to use this opportunity, and they realize, let's not let Z52 escape his inevitable demise. Let's bring him down. There we go. And pull back this kill. How is Rain going to come to the cap possession now? Besides sheer brute force. And I think the Henry has overstayed his welcome as well, as he's now being murdered by 2 Smolensk. Oh my lord. Well, eliminating the Moskva here, Henry here, these Smolensk can now safely get in and cap A. So then it's going to be 2 caps to 1 for Rain. And we can see that happening just now. They don't have any radars, so the Sommers can continue to operate in this area and try to keep them spotted and torpedoed and keep them at bay. Not sure why he's smoking, honestly. He's providing a smokescreen curtain for Des Moines behind him. But he has to be careful about the Kremlin, though. Okay, they will lose that cap. We'll see how the timers will change. What's happening in the meantime on this cap? Yep, Rain is pretty much pushing on all fronts. They have no means of contesting B just yet. But if they can take both flanks, keep 2 caps to 1, and claim some kills, that could be enough. 6:30 to 7:45. They have a minute and a half time to spare. But this is now starting to very rapidly look like the previous game, where AAO had everything, and then they started losing ships, they started losing caps, the points started looking pretty much similar, the timers were ticking, and then Rain just won. This time they have a lot more time to actually think about what they're going to do than the previous game, but they are going to need to do something. 2 Smolensk and Kremlin, that is a lot of firepower. And both of these ships have their own smoke screens and hydros. You can see that AAO has pulled both of their destroyers on this side, and they are like, okay, the only way we'll lose this is if they just push in and take B as well. Keep 2 destroyers here and keep these guys off the streets, but I'm not sure 2 destroyers are gonna be able to do that. We'll see though. Couple of torpedoes is all you need. Kremlin is completely running away and disengaging. He's going to march into C in between 4 ships. So I'm expecting these 3 to... Yeah, they are already starting to push. This is going to be 4 versus 4. Battle for C cap, where 2 destroyers are ordered to slow down Kremlin and 2 Smolensk as much as they can. and try to keep B in their possession for as long as they can. Whoever wins this upcoming battle in the next 5 minutes in C-Cap wins the game. Let's see how this is gonna work. Rain has settled in some pretty strong positions. Des Moines is chipping down Henry. There's some side shots coming, but Kremlin, both Kremlins and another Des Moines are closing in. Elegant from Rain is about to kiss his ass goodbye, I think. As soon as that Kremlin... Actually, that Kremlin is shooting at someone else. Oh, the Yama! The Yama! Oh, this could be deadly! He lost a lot of HP, but now he has broadsiding shots onto the Kremlin. If he can just be a bit faster. He can't! That was a lot of HP lost for nothing. This Kremlin has managed to sneak in the last second. Des Moines takes down Henry, but now this Kremlin will take down this Des Moines. So that's going to be 1-1 in terms of ships lost. I think his guns are even looking the wrong way. Yep. One more volley is all it takes. And Rain is now not in control of either of the caps. There goes Des Moines. And now we come to two battleships versus a battleship, a cruiser, and a cruiser that have a surround. And I don't think these torpedoes are going to have range anyway. Okay. Ooh, a lot of torpedoes are now being in play as well. Rain has completely ditched... Hey, well, actually, they left one Smolensk. So I'm guessing this Somers, Daring, and Des Moines are going to try to sneak into A and overpower that Des Moines if it comes to that. To take one cap away from them. These torpedoes... Oh, these torpedoes could be deadly for that Kremlin. All they need to do now is to kill this Yamato. And that is going to propel them very, very close to victory. The only cap they have currently is B that's taking points for AAO. Kremlin is going to launch. This is a total mess on the battlefield. Everybody has angles on someone. And everybody is kind of in a bad position. Or exposed. Anything can happen pretty much. Anything. The only bad position... the only bad situation for AAO right now is they cannot utilize the bad position from the Yama without just simply approaching him from the front and taking him out with brute force. And that is where Yamato excels. Is just stay bow in, do not give angles to get citadel, and smack everybody that approaches you. And I'm really surprised they're taking it slow. Okay, Des Moines is now finally starting to range some shots. There's some solid hits. They're gonna need a couple of more volleys for Des Moines. That's another 10k loss, but that is not going to be enough. I think the Yama is gonna go down, and AAO has 910 points. When they kill this Yamato, they gain another 40 points. They're going to be seconds away from victory with both battleships on fire. Oh boy, the Yama goes down. That is 1 minute. They need to hold on for 1 minute. Des Moines did move into A. Somers is keeping Smolensk detected. Will they push into this Smolensk and try to maybe trade? So then Somers can cap A and secure the victory that way. They need 45 seconds, but they might lose both of their battleships. Torpedoes are coming on the Kremlin. Can he move? 2 hits. Oh, he's down to 20k. If this guy dies before these guys do, the game is going to be over and the rain is going to be out. Oh, the first Kremlin goes down. They buy themselves a bit more time. They need to kill this guy. They need to kill him now. You can see Des Moines is being pulled. Moskva is pushing. Kremlin is trying to hide in that smoke from the Smolensk. They will kill both of these Kremlins, and that is going to be a devastating thing to AAO. They were 30 seconds away from quarterfinals, and Rain is pulling it back. There is less than 2 minutes on the clock, and Rain is still 260 points behind AAO. They need more kills. However, there is no way in hell that this Smolensk is going to be able to kill Des Moines. And there is a Somers to do that. So this is bad. This is bad for Rain. AAO did lose some ships, and they are a bit behind. But they got enough. The time is ticking out for Rain. They need more kills. Summers torpedoes the small lens. This is game over. AAO has done it. There's no way. There's absolutely no way Rain will be able to pull off anything in the last 70 seconds of this game. Daring is running. Des Moines is running. These guys are absolutely safe. They even have one cap uncontested, so points are ticking even faster. Less than a minute to go. AAO has managed to put Rain out of this tournament in the round of 16. I can't believe they actually pulled this off. This is absolutely spectacular. Very, very good performance from AAO this tournament. Besides a couple of ships being thrown in the second and in the third match, they seriously looked good. And Rain was just playing the late game, like super late game, last second turnarounds and comebacks. They were too slow to do anything in the first best of 3. They did manage to work it in the second, and they almost managed to make it happen in the third game. But those TikToks are the last TikToks they are going to hear for this season of King of the C9. Rain is out. AAO, against all odds, takes this best of 3 against Rain, which were one of the favorites for taking the entire King of the Sea crown. I don't know what you think. I find this absolutely amazing. GG, well played to both teams. I'm very grateful to have been able to cast such 3 awesome games that were really just tense till the last second. All 3 of them. And we have winner that we don't have. Hello? Where is the winner? Set winner. Boom. There.